What if the real battle for power isn't fought with superpowers, but with political manipulation? Welcome to the Bin Zone. Today we're diving deep into the dark and twisted mind of Homelander and his master plan to control America from the shadows. We're talking political coups, secret alliances, and a plot that could change everything in The Boys as we know it. I'm Shalana, and let's get into it. To understand Homelander's plan, we first need to set the stage. Homelander, with his unmatched powers and twisted sense of morality, has always sought to gain more control. Even after fully taking over Vought last season, that was not enough, and now he wants to take over the country. And in this season, he teams up with Sister Sage, another formidable player with genius-level intellect, to manipulate their way into the top using a clause in the US Constitution, the 25th Amendment. So what's the 25th Amendment and why is it crucial to their plan? The 25th Amendment was created in response to the assassination of former President John F. Kennedy, and it provides the procedures for replacing the President of the United States in the event of death, removal, resignation, or incapacitation. So essentially, the 25th Amendment allows for the removal of the president if they're deemed unfit to serve. Homelander and Sister Sage plan to invoke this amendment once Robert Singer becomes president. Because Victoria Neuman is his vice president, she would automatically take over the role as president. With Singer out of the way, they aim to place Victoria Neuman in the Oval Office. But who is Victoria Neuman and why is she so important? Neuman is a powerful soup with her own political ambitions, and by making her president, Homelander ensures he has a puppet that he can control in the White House. And with Neuman's powers, it makes it very easy to depose of Singer without causing alarm. Because she has blood manipulation, she can cause him to have a heart attack, a stroke, any sort of medical condition to make it look like natural causes. That would not raise any suspicions against the soups, and Neuman could continue being a secret soup inside of the White House. Don't forget, Vought also controls the Senate and the House, and with Neuman in charge, Homelander, who is the chairman of Vought, and Sister Sage, who is the CEO of Vought, essentially is in charge of Neuman. But why would Neuman agree to these terms? What's in it for Neuman? Neuman gets power, influence, and the ability to shape the nation according to her vision. It's a win-win for both Neuman and Homelander. And that was always Stan Edgar's goal, which is why he kept Neuman's powers a secret from everybody. That was phase 1 of the plan. Phase 2 of the plan requires Tech Knight. Tech Knight is a billionaire whose family has made its fortunes through the prison industrial complex dating back to the days of slavery. As Tech Knight was bragging to A-Train, he has a vast network of for-profit private prisons, and Homelander plan is to use these facilities for something far more sinister. These aren't just going to be ordinary prisons. Homelander intends to turn them into internment camps for anyone who dares oppose him. Dissidents, political enemies, and anyone who stands in his way of total control will be locked up. What's so sinister about this is the fact that this will not be the first time that it's happened in the United States. During World War II, President Roosevelt enacted Executive Order 9066 because many Americans worried that citizens of Japanese ancestry would act as spies or saboteurs for the Japanese government. They created these internment camps, or as they like to call them, relocation centers, where essentially they're concentration camps, similar to what we did to the Japanese and what the Germans did during the World Wars. And with how petty and impetuous we know Homelander to be, it's not just going to be for political dissidents, it's going to be for anyone he doesn't like. That is going to create an authoritative dictatorship in this country, with Homelander being the ultimate dictator who sits on top of everyone. That is Homelander's endgame. It's not just about power. It's also about absolute control. By controlling the presidency and using Tech Knight's prison network, Homelander aims to eliminate all threats and reshape the nation to fit his twisted ideals. When Homelander went back home, we saw how he treated people. Now imagine every soup in the country who now works under Vought and Homelander having the power to do whatever they please, arrest who they want, even other soups with similar powers. We know that in Godokin University from Gen V, they have ways of suppressing people's powers. This plan doesn't just affect the nation. It has massive implications for everyone all over the world. It has implications for other characters in the series, allies, enemies, and everyone in between that will be caught in the crossfire. Homelander could have never thought of this plan by himself. He could not even articulate the plan himself in the latest episode of The Boys. But that's where Sister Sage comes in. She is the one manipulating everything. She is the one using the media as a tool, putting Firecracker in positions to get people from one side to join them. Also having Neuman on the other side of it all, giving legitimacy to the presidency, giving legitimacy to Homelander. It's all a perfect storm. Looking ahead, this plan sets up the stage for future episodes. What twists and turns lies ahead? Only time will tell us, but one thing's for sure, The Boys is just getting started. To recap, Homelander's plan is to invoke the 25th Amendment, making Victoria Neuman the president, and locking up everyone who is a dissident and doesn't believe, using Tech Knight's vast prison network as internment camps. It's a chilling and complex plot that showcases just how far Homelander is willing to go to achieve his goal. But what do you think about Homelander's plan? You think he'll achieve his goals this season, or will Butcher stop him in time? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that share button and that subscribe button. And guys, thanks for watching. Until next time, binge on.